You guys ready? All right. I want to welcome everyone to our meeting this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Wow, it's getting warm out there already. Had someone actually complain earlier. It's hot outside. We'd love it if it was this temperature all summer long. Forget about the 110 degrees that we know are coming up. Can we get a roll call, please, to start out?
Supervisor Boone?
Present.
Supervisor Flores?
Present.
Supervisor Ziegenmeyer?
Here.
Supervisor Baines?
Present.
Supervisor Stevens?
Here.
Thank you, and I want to welcome Pastor David Dana of Praise Chapel here today. Can we stand, please?
Well, Heavenly Father, we ask today for your wisdom, your guidance, your direction, understanding for those voices of our community. And we thank you for the leaders that you've elected and to lead us. And we ask, God, give them wisdom and guidance and understanding for all the concerns here today. We ask for your presence and your blessing. We pray. Amen.
Amen.
We'll ask our sheriff to lead us in the pledge, please.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Salute, pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to its republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. If we could come out front here, we have a few proclamations to give out.
Will the Sheriff's Department, Probation, WellPath, HHS, Cal-AMJI Team, Department of Healthcare Services, Partnership Health Plan, and Ampla Health please join the board for receiving national and statewide recognition for implementing the Cal-AIM Justice Involved Reentry Initiative. California Advancing and Innovating Medi-Cal is a statewide effort led by the California Department of Healthcare Services to transform Medi-Cal by creating a more coordinated, person-centered health system that works for all Californians. The Justice Involved initiative specifically focuses on improving health outcomes and continuity of coverage for individuals preparing to re-enter the community after incarceration. Sutter County's JI program has been recognized nationally and statewide as a model of collaboration, bringing together various county departments and community partners to ensure individuals receive coordinated care and support before and after release. The Sheriff's Department, Probation, Health and Human Services, the County Administrator's Office, Courts, Ampla Health, Partnership Health Plan of California, and WellPath, the jail's contracted medical provider, have each played critical roles in ensuring the program's success. Achieving effective coordinated collaboration across 8 different departments and partners is extraordinary. This is possible in Sutter County because we believe in collaboration. Our staff is empowered by our board of supervisors and our leadership to work together, care about each other, our clients, and problem-solve issues together. Jail medical and correctional staff, along with probation, HHS, Ampla, and Partnership Health Plan, have achieved incredible gains together with clients and should be recognized for their life-changing work. Cal-AMJI team, you have made a meaningful and tangible difference in our community. And you, each of you, are what makes this program work in partnership with our clients. The county appreciates you, the community appreciates you, the clients appreciate you, and the state appreciates you. DHCS is also here to support and stand beside you today. This program and the difference it's making is an outstanding achievement for our community, and you have each made the very most of it with your dedication to its mission. The Board of Supervisors would like to recognize and thank you for your incredible work. Well done.
So, good afternoon, everybody. Can y'all hear me? Okay, so you can see the representation, all of the teamwork and all of the hard work. All of these folks are working together every day, and you are so appreciated. And so in my 25 years of working in Health and Human Services, the last couple years as your HHS director, I have never seen a more impactful program than CalAIM Justice Involved. And so I want to recognize you, we want to thank you, and I would love to offer any comments to Captain Maples, if he'd like to say anything, and then Autumn, our colleague from DHCS.
Thanks. So that introduction that they said earlier, I mean, I can't say anything better than that, so I'm just gonna leave that. But I will say this, the jail is our house, right? The sheriff's department, it's our house, but we couldn't do any of these programs without all these people. And, you know, from my staff member that, you know, basically takes a lot of the weight off of us, Officer Huff, he does a great job, but everybody down the line, from Krista all the way up, we couldn't do any of this without this great team. And, you know, a lot of other counties have tried to do the same thing that we're doing, and a lot of people are modeling off of, you know, what we've done. And the reason why we're so successful is because of every single person up here. So I'm lucky enough to work with all you guys, and I appreciate it.
Saved you. So I would be remiss if I didn't introduce my colleague, Autumn Boylan. She's going to tell you a little bit about her title, but Autumn is one of the major influencers of this program. DHCS had the courage to bring it forward. It's a first in the nation thing, and Autumn is a big part of that.
Thank you so much, Director Everhart Rios. And I just want to say thank you to the Sutter County team. As one of the first 12 counties to dip your toes into the CalAIM pool, we've learned a lot, I think, from you all. And I think what's clear, not just today here in this room, which is incredible, by the way, but in the work that you're doing, is that we're actually making a difference in the lives of our incarcerated population and formerly incarcerated population. And really excited about the work that's being done here in Sutter County, as well as all of our counties, and really the leadership that you all are showing to your colleagues across the state on what the model looks like for how to really make this program work. We have all of the necessary partners represented here today, from, you know, the sheriff's office to the, you know, the public health officer, the managed care plan, community all here, the board of supervisors. This is really what it takes, is a collaborative effort of all of us coming together to support our most vulnerable populations in the state, to support public safety in our communities, to make sure that we are providing the resources that people need to stay healthy, to be well, and to be successful in their transition from, you know, from custody to the community. And so really proud to be a part of this work. It's very meaningful, not just for me, but for all of us at DHCS. And we could not do any of the work that we're doing without the partnership of Sutter County and those of you who are kind of leading the way for the rest of the nation. So thank you for inviting me to be a part of this today. I really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing, you know, what you all do as you continue to grow in this program. So thank you.
No, Sarah and I talk about this. Sarah and I talk about this a lot. A matter of fact, we were talking about it this past weekend, you know, over some stuff the government put out there. And we're proud of what we've done here. And we've proved to those at the state that we have really smart people working in this community, in this county. And give us more funding and we'll make it work. We've proved that we've shown you that this works. Don't cut our funding, give us more, because we've shown you, we've proved it. So, and I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you.
Will David Reed please join the board to receive a proclamation for the Yuba Sutter Arts and Culture in celebration of 45 years in the community? Yuba Sutter Arts and Culture has faithfully served the residents of Yuba and Sutter counties since 1981 as the region's designated local arts agency, enriching the cultural life of our community through advocacy, education, and creative opportunity. Through its leadership, programs, and partnerships, Yuba Sutter Arts and Culture has expanded access to the arts for individuals of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities, ensuring that arts and culture remain a vibrant and essential part of everyday life in our region. Yuba Sutter Arts and Culture provides vital programming in visual, literary, and performing arts, including exhibitions, youth theater, workshops, festivals, concerts, and community celebrations that foster creativity, cultural understanding, and civic pride. The organization has stewarded and activated important cultural spaces within our community, including the Sutter Theater Center for the Arts, the Lee Burroughs Center for the Arts, and Calacara Art Studios, creating welcoming places where artists and residents gather to learn, perform, collaborate, and celebrate. Their work strengthens our local economy, supports artists and small businesses, inspires youth, preserves cultural heritage, and enhances the quality of life throughout Yuba and Sutter counties. Their dedication to equity, inclusion, and community engagement ensures that the arts remain accessible to underserved and rural populations, reflecting the diverse voices and stories of our region. The Sutter County Board of Supervisors hereby recognize and commend Yuba Sutter Arts and Culture for its outstanding 45 years of service, leadership, and unwavering dedication to enriching the cultural, educational, and economic vitality of the Yuba Sutter community, and extends their gratitude to the board members, staff, volunteers, artists, educators, and supporters whose passion and dedication make this work possible.
I'll be brief. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you. Thank you again to Stephanie Ratner, board clerk, for the beautiful write-up, and thank you, Chairman Ziegenmeyer, and all the members of the board. Most of you, I think, have served on our board as the Sutter County representative over the years, and our current Sutter County board representative, Jeff Stevens, thank you for making this possible. But as the saying goes, it takes a village. None of this happens without our managing director, Abby Cecina, Yes. Our board president, Susan Miller. And the newest full-time member of our team, Myra Ramos Chavez. First day today, and our official photographer, former employee, Shante Arroyo is here this evening. Thank you. After her 6 years of service, she's doing some other great work in terms of community public health programs. Come out, see events. We try to provide a variety of art experiences throughout the Yuba Sutter area. We know that not everything's for everybody, but I think we offer something for just about everybody. So whether it's an art gallery show or a live music or theater event, of course we go out into the schools, and that's probably our biggest portfolio is arts and education. We've just completed this year's Poetry Out Loud program, Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. Congressional art competition will continue. We're working with David Morgan and former Congressman Lamalfa's office. So all these great opportunities for students to get involved, and we just appreciate all the support, and thank you again for the recognition. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. And you left out the stuff you do for the veterans as well. Yeah, they do a lot for the veterans here, which is amazing.
I'll be back soon with the whole slideshow and bring you up to date.
in securing their own rights of suffrage and equal opportunity, but also in advancing the abolitionist movement, the emancipation movement, the industrial labor movement, the civil rights movement, and other efforts such as the peace movement, which created a more fair and just society for all. Despite these significant contributions, the role of American women in history has too often been overlooked or undervalued in literature, teaching, and study of American history. The Sutter County Board of Supervisors do hereby proclaim the month of March 2026 as Women's History Month in Sutter County and encourages all residents to join in recognizing the many contributions made by women.
Okay. Thank you to the board chairman, Zygmeyer, and the Sutter board supervisors for recognizing Seroptimus of Marysville, Yuba City with this World's History Month proclamation. We are honored by the acknowledgement and proud to continue serving women and girls in our community. As our club celebrates 97 years of service, we remain committed to empowering women and making a lasting impact for generations to come. Thank you. We're very honored.
Thank you.
Will Josh Thomas and HHS staff please join the board to receive a proclamation recognizing March 2026 as National Social Workers Month?
We'll go in the back.
Come on down.
I think the meeting's really gonna. Are you running the meeting now?
No, thank you.
Social workers enter the profession because they have a strong desire to help empower individuals, families, and communities to overcome issues that prevent them from reaching their full potential and have worked for more than a century to improve the well-being and support the basic needs of all people. Social workers follow a code of ethics that call on them to respect the dignity and worth of all. They perform their work in schools, hospitals, the military, child welfare agencies, adult protective services, public and behavioral health, employment and eligibility, healthcare settings, serving those who are homeless, conserved, or justice involved throughout numerous programs operating in Sutter County. The social work profession is a fast-growing, high-demand profession, nationally and locally, with a 14% growth rate projected in California through 2033. Driven by demand for mental health services, an aging population, and healthcare expansion. Social workers have historically advocated for change that has made our society a better place to live through programs that address poverty, hunger, healthcare, and homelessness. Working throughout our society to meet people where they are to help empower them to reach their goals. The Sutter County Board of Supervisors do hereby proclaim the month of March 2026 as National Social Workers Month in Sutter County and ask that all residents join in recognizing the numerous contributions made by Sutter County social workers and celebrate and support the social work profession.
Right behind you.
I was looking. Thank you. All right. I am very proud and honored to be accepting this proclamation on behalf of all these wonderful and amazing social workers and people doing social work in our community. Good afternoon. I'm Josh Thomas, Sutter County HHS Branch Director overseeing Children's Services. On behalf of Sutter County social workers, I thank you for this acknowledgement of all the professional social workers, paraprofessional social workers, and other disciplines engaging in the act of effective social work within Sutter County. The prime mission of social work profession is to enhance human well-being and help meet basic and complex needs of all people. Social workers help people overcome some of life's most difficult challenges: poverty, discrimination, child abuse, elder abuse, addiction, physical illness, divorce, loss, unemployment, and more. They help prevent crisis and counsel individual families and communities to focus on the person and their environment to help people cope effectively with their reality and to change that reality whenever necessary. Social workers help clients deal not only with how they feel about a situation, but also with what they can do about it. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there are more than 715,000 social workers in the United States having a BSW, MSW, or DSW degree in social work. Only 6.5% of social workers nationwide specialize in serving the field of child welfare, shielding our most vulnerable population from abuse and neglect. I want to point out a special acknowledgement for this elite group of child welfare social workers. Can you raise your hand if you're a child welfare social worker? Only 6.5% of total social workers. According to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, professional social workers are the nation's largest group of mental health service providers. There are more clinically trained social workers than psychiatrists, psychologists, psychiatric nurses combined. There are more, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs is one of the largest employers of MSWs in the United States. They know how to work with trauma. More than 40% of disaster mental health volunteers trained in the American Red Cross are professional social workers. Thank you for all the disciplines and everybody here in this room. I'm very proud and honored to be here accepting this on your behalf. And the work that you do is amazing, and I'm glad that you're being acknowledged. Thank you so much to the board for making this happen.
Well, thank you to all our wonderful staff. Thank you, thank you. It's awesome to celebrate our staff and all the good accomplishments that they're doing. All right, we'll move on. Public comment. Members of the public will be allowed to address the board on items of interest to the public that are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the Board of Supervisors. State law provides that no discussion or action may be taken on any item not appearing on the posted agenda. With the consent calendar, we're going to pull items 3 and items 12.
That's correct.
All right.
Before we move on to the consent calendar, we do have one public comment.
Oh, thank you. We'll open up public comment. I'm assuming Tony?
Tony Farley?
Yeah. Bicycle Meyer. I'm thinking like Meyer and cheerleader month award. You see high school cheerleaders and high school cheerleader award. I want to do that. Reward cheerleaders at Sutter High School. UPC High School Hunkers award for cheerleaders hopefully someday.
You know what, Tony, I shouldn't do this, but it should be about Faith Christian right now. They're playing for the state championship tonight.
No, help our my Hunkers, man. It's Hunkers and Sutter Huskies, man. This is public school system. Okay? Hey, Dan Flores, Darth Vader's. And Jeff Stevens, don't forget Pumpkin Pie, March 24th, my birthday, Pumpkin Pie, hopefully, Pumpkin Pie. And Mike Ziegelmeyer, of course. There's that. Carmen Baines, the tractor, my favorite tractor. And Jeff Boone, Boone. Don't forget Sacramento Bee. We got Sacramento Bee in the house, Sacramento Media. Don't forget Cat Maples from Sacramento, too. And don't forget, we got Todd, the intern kind of administrator. And we got Bill, Billion President, lawyer over there. We got Southern Star Journal Marine Corps over here, Scott. We got 2 stars Incredibles over here. And we got 4 stars, Brandon Barr, the funniest, baddest sheriff in the house. And we got Sir Albert Rios. We got Neil from Caltrans, Neil. We got Jake, the media guy, Jake. And we got Dr. Lou, the Ivy League Dr. Lou. Don't forget the handsome guy. Don't forget the handsome guy, second in command, the handsome guy over there. And we got Stephanie and Gina, dispatch, Stephanie Gina, man. And we got Tia Hesson in German. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, Tony. All right, we'll move on to a consent calendar. If I get a motion, we're pulling item number 3 and 12 for discussion.
Second.
We have a motion by Supervisor Bain, second by Supervisor Flores. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Boone?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegenmeyer?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Stevens?
Aye. All right, we'll start out with item number 3, which would...
Just before I read the title for number 3, I just would like to read the title for ordinance. An ordinance approving the First Amendment to the Tier 2 Development Agreement and approving and authorizing execution of the Second Amendment to the Tier 2 Development Agreement relative to the lakeside development of the Sutter Point Specific Plan. And item 3, adoption of plans and specifications, authorization for the solicitation of bids for the Live Oak Canal Bridge replacement at Sanders and Larkin Roads. B2201, authorization to execute a maintenance agreement with Reclamation District 777, and authorization for the Director of Development Services or their designee to execute and administer the agreement.
Good afternoon, Chair and Supervisors. Neil Hay from Development Services. Just wanted to make you aware we appreciate your board's consideration of the bid package that we want to put out to bid for this project. Wanted to inform you that my staff was in a meeting just earlier today with our environmental consultant and stuff, and there's a slight, wrinkle delay that may have arisen regarding the environmental permits for the project. So we may not be able to put the project out to bid immediately until we confer a little bit more with the consultant and the environmental agency, the Department of Fish and Wildlife. But we still would request that your board consider and adopt the plans and specs so that we can advertise it when we get the approval from the state. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have.
I'll open it up for the board for discussion. With that, we'll look for a motion to, I'm assuming we're not voting on sending this out yet.
Move approval.
I'm second.
Hold on for a second. So clarify,
So this item is to adopt the plan so that we'd be authorized to put it out to bid. And so normally we would put it out to bid for the next day. I'm just saying there may be a slight delay while, like I say, our staff confers with further with our environmental consultant.
But we could still put it out?
Yes.
All right, sounds good.
So I'll still move approval.
Motion and a second.
Motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Boone?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegenmeyer?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Stevens?
Aye.
All right, bringing on to item number 12.
Approval of an adjustment to the fiscal year 2025-26 adopted budget in the Sheriff Net 5 budget increasing appropriations by $45,000 to purchase a vehicle offset by $45,000 of restricted fund balance in the Sheriff Asset Seizure Net 5, facilitated by operating transfers and approval to add the capital asset vehicle to the Sheriff Net 5 capital asset listing.
Speaker.
It's on. There we go. Up here, apparently red is go, not green. So, good afternoon, Honorable Chair, members of the board. So what we're looking to do is purchase a vehicle for our investigator that's assigned to what is currently known as the Net 5 Task Force. As the board is probably aware, we're in the process of dissolving that and coming up with a new model of service for the residents of Sutter County. And in doing that, we will be partnering with the city of Yuba City. So the vehicle that's currently being driven is in need of a replacement. Usually what we would do is we would take that to the Net 5 Council for a vote. And typically we would either find the money within our budget or perhaps use asset forfeiture funds to replace that vehicle. But in doing that, that vehicle is shared by the three agencies that pay into Net 5, us, Yuba City, and Yuba County. So because we're dissolving those assets and we'll need to split those at the conclusion of closing Net 5 down, the most reasonable thing to do is to purchase a new vehicle for our officer that will be working out of this new Special Investigations Unit with the city of Yuba City. And so to accomplish that, we have some funds that are in a separate account that will cover this cost, and there's no general fund expenditures to the board or to the county. So that's the reason for the request.
Through the chair.
Yes.
Move to approve.
Let me open it up to public comment. All right, we have a motion by Supervisor Baines, second by Supervisor Flores. Roll call, please.
Can I make a comment, please?
Yes, please.
That's just one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you, Sheriff, regarding this was the Net 5 being dissolved. Can you expand on that a little bit? Are we still working with Yuba County, or how are we going to proceed?
Yeah, so the way it has always worked for the last 40 plus years is kind of what we would call the B&E model. Unfortunately, as everybody knows, the state closed down B&E years ago. And so we've kind of been working to sustain that model. And the three contributing agencies have all put in financially to kind of hold Net 5 up. It hasn't kind of produced the results that I think we're hoping for. Unfortunately, what happens is we find out that we're in these long cases that sometimes take years to develop. And really what we want is a more proactive enforcement out in the city and the county, taking care of our residents and doing that in a timely manner. And so we will still be collaborating with Yuba County as needed. They're doing something very similar on their side of the river. So as information is exchanged, we'll still have, quarterly meetings. We'll exchange information. Our investigators will still be working with their investigators, but we will be primarily focused here on Sutter County and not necessarily wherever the investigation may take us, which is sometimes we spend a fair amount of time outside of the county. And so we want to correct that. And so that's the reason we're kind of dissolving Net 5 and reimagining our level of service and hopefully making it better.
Thank you. All right. Get a roll call, please.
Supervisor Boone?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegenmeier?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Stevens?
Aye.
All right. Move on to item number 13.
Authorization for the General Services Director or their designee to execute an agreement with the Redesign Group in an amount not to exceed $436,000 for the purchase of a Dell Technologies virtual infrastructure solution, approval of an adjustment to the fiscal year 2025-26 adopted budget and the information technology budget, increasing appropriations in the amount of $436,000 in capital assets, equipment for one server, platform, offset by use of investments in capital assets, and approval to add the server platform to the information technology capital asset listing.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chair and Board of Supervisors. Ken Sorrell, General Services Director. I'm here today to recommend that the board authorizes me to execute a purchase agreement with the Redesign Group in the amount of $436,000, and then also approve a budget adjustment in the IT budget, cost center 8145, and then also approve the addition of a server platform capital asset addition to IT's capital asset listing. Okay, so this purchase is for Dell hardware, Dell Technologies, the pieces that make up our virtual server platform that resides in our data center. Back in 2021, We bought our current set of hardware and we projected it to last 5 years and for replacement in fiscal year 26, 27. And we actually projected around 400,000, and this new server price came in right around 400,000. So that was pretty good. But the problem is, due to the unprecedented global memory shortage that is being caused by a bunch of these AI companies buying up all the supply in the world, prices have been going through the roof. So we've been watching it really carefully over the last few months, and to protect against cost increases, we need to buy this hardware now. Right now, the cost of the hardware itself is $405,000. With tax, you get to $436,000. As of tomorrow, this same hardware is going to be $567,000. So you're looking at a 40% increase overnight. Dell just released a guidance or a warning on pricing last night, so telling us that the increase is happening on Wednesday. The other issue that we're having is, even though we were budgeting it for replacement next fiscal year, the price starting July 1 is we're looking at maybe $800,000. So just due to these cost increases, we're recommending to do this purchase right now. Funding is, as far as the funding is concerned, IT has the funds to buy this hardware, and there should be a minimal impact, if any, to the general fund. This solution should last us at least another 5 years. And, it's kind of out of the ordinary to buy things this quickly and move them up. But, we want to thank the CAO's office, especially Matt, and then the Auditor Controller's office, Nate and Sheeny, who helped us kind of move this up fast and, with the potential of saving us, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's all I had.
And with that, we're going to bring it back to the board for discussion, or we're going to, we'll open up public comment first. No public comment, bring it back to the board.
Through the chair.
Yes, sir.
I move approval of the recommended action.
Second one. Well, I just want to comment and say great job, Ken. I love it. You guys are always on your toes watching this stuff. Hopefully in 5 years with AI, because it's the future, it's catching up. Hopefully prices will come back down to earth.
Yeah, I hope so.
So hopefully when everyone
watch it.
So we got a motion and we got a second. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Boone?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegenmeyer?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Stevens?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, moving on to item number 14.
Authorize the receipt of the overstated January 2026 principal apportionment payment for schools in the amount of $657.70 into the Treasury, deposited into general revenues, and approval to return the $80,073,372.70 overpayment to the State Controller's Office according to their instructions.
Good afternoon, board members. This is a weird one. The State Controller's Office accidentally added a row in their distribution worksheet, which meant that a bunch of counties got other counties' monies. And Sutter County got, as was just stated, $105 million, and we were only supposed to get around 25. So it was a little bit of an overpayment. And I rushed to get here to get this refunded, but I couldn't make it to the last board meeting, so we've had to keep that money in the Treasury for a little bit. And now I'm looking for your authority to send it back. Government Code Section 26906 says the board has to approve non-tax refunds. So refunds for property taxes we can just kick out. This one I wouldn't have done anyway because it's so much money. I'd really like your approval, and we intend to keep the earnings from the money.
All right, with that, we'll bring it back for a comment.
I'm the chair. I don't even know how to respond. How long can we delay this decision?
How
Is there a maximum time to respond to this? Or because we wanted to think about it for about a year or so.
Until about Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, the local policy government unit, Evelyn, she's the bureau chief at the State Controller's Office. She's been really cool about this, and she allowed me the extra 2 weeks to make sure we had everything in order correctly. So I wouldn't want to delay it much more in bad faith or anything, unless you really do need another year to think about it.
We need time, right?
Yeah.
Like the interest rate.
Always.
All right, so public comment, any public comment, no public comment? Any other discussion? Do we have a?
So I just wonder how many mistakes like this the state is making across the board,
Yeah, imagine.
very concerning. Although I know that's going to the record, but I want it to be there because it's embarrassing, honestly, yeah. I mean, great for us for a while, but just, I mean, what if they're doing this with other counties? Which I'm sure that's happened, right? Because you said so.
Yeah, like Solano. I mean, I think maybe we got Solano's money. I can't remember exactly, but off the top of my head, Nick might remember.
So are we talking, okay, so you said,
I want to understand a little bit.
how many
more,
millions?
80 million.
80 million
So
mistake we
they
got.
overpaid us by $80 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
So $80 million. I'm just saying that twice so the SACB can hear me over there. So imagine how many mistakes, this.
Treasurer.
Hey.
Hi to the board. Just to add to what Nate was saying, so this was actually Stanislaus County's money. And so they got shorted, I think, $60 million in their payment. And fortunately for us, like Nate said, that money came to us. It went straight into our investments. We've been earning interest on it since day one. And whenever you guys are ready to send it back, we're ready to.
We're not really ready to do it, but we're going to.
Yeah.
No,
We'll do this out of respect for you, to keep our reputation safe.
Can I ask a question? Did we know it was a mistake when we got it?
Yes, we identified it pretty quickly that this was not the amount that we were supposed to receive. We knew ahead of time we were expecting 25 million. We saw 99 million come in and another 5, and we're sitting there, what is this money? Where's this supposed to come from? So we pretty quickly reached out to Nate's office and figured out this is not the right amount. Schools got involved at that point, and then we started reaching out to the state.
Okay, so we found that it was not appropriate. Okay, thank you.
Well, the state figured it out quickly. We didn't, locate it and then let them know. They actually communicated with us, but I think Nick's just saying that he was pondering what in the world this amount of money is in our treasury for, yeah. One other quick comment, just since we're talking about the state, is in their letter, they say, go ahead and write us a check and make sure you put in the memo, Sutter County, and so can you imagine that $80 million on a warrant, on a check? So no, we did not do that. We did we're going to do an ACH, an electronic transfer, just as soon as you approve it.
To the chair.
Yes, sir.
So when did we receive this money? How long ago?
It's in the staff report. I think it's February 23rd.
Okay, so it didn't take them too awful long to identify it.
No, it was the end of January, actually, I believe. I think here, January.
Table it.
Yeah, January 28th.
Oh, January 28th.
So.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about the same state that between 19 and 24 had $24 billion in homelessness, and they can't track much of it. So what is 100 million compared to 24 billion?
We're just up here kind of dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Chairman. Sorry. I'm just wondering how much interest
This
we
is
need
your
to earn to
governor
pay
right
down our
here,
PERS
and his
debt,
programs.
and how long that would take on 100 million.
Yeah, we'll know that number after March 31st when we do the interest apportionment, but we estimate over 200 grand.
Can we make payments?
It's sad.
All right, well, all right.
I'm not making the motion.
I make a motion that we accept the recommendation to return it.
I'll second it.
Supervisor Boone?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegenmeyer?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines? Supervisor Stevens?
Aye.
With one caveat, put a note in there that says, do a better job.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
All right. All right, now we're going to move on
So
to
embarrassing. Sorry.
number 15.
Honorable Chair, Board, only a few items to mention quickly is last Saturday, Sutter Community Office of Emergency Management had a Go Party event, or Go Bag event, where they handed out bags at Sutter Union High School, and those are like beginner bags or add to a bag for emergency preparedness. So they had over 200 community members take part, and about 175 kits were distributed. Coming up, they're looking to do another Go Bag party this fall in South Sutter County. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. They also are going to be part of the museum and do a Sutter County Office of Emergency Management speaker series. So that will be happening March 19th at 5:30. Otherwise, another thing that you guys will be attending tomorrow afternoon is Bi-County Ambulance's 50th anniversary celebration. So we'll see you there. That's all for me.
All right. Thank you, Todd. All right, with that, we'll move on to a supervisor report. Supervisor District.
First, before Rocio walks out the door there, I want to recognize her because her with Ampla Health, they put together a wonderful video of the bounty of Sutter County. And if you haven't had a chance, I don't know if we put that online. Did we do that? Not yet, but it will be online to take a look at that. And I just want to thank you, Rocio, in front of everybody for the work you guys did putting that video together. It's a great video. So hopefully we can get it out there for everyone to see. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
And then tonight at Pete's Brew House, there's a ribbon cutting celebration. So hopefully everybody can join us at Pete's. It'll be at 6 o'clock or 5:30 tonight. Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you, Chairman.
All right, we'll move over to Supervisor Stevens.
Nothing to report.
Move over to Supervisor Boone.
Yeah, well, if you don't want to head south, you can definitely head north. The Volunteer Firemen of Live Oak is having their annual spaghetti dinner. Starts at 5:30, and that will be at the fire station at 2745 First Street in Live Oak, 5:30.
Move on to Supervisor Baines.
Nice. I just want to repeat, I guess, what Supervisor Flores mentioned, that the new owners have recently purchased Pete's Restaurant and Brew House in Yuba City in District 4 of Sutter County, and they'd be honored to have you all there at their Yuba Sutter Chamber ribbon cutting. And trust me, they're very hospitable folks, so you guys won't be disappointed if you show up. Love to see you guys there. And prior to the ribbon cutting, they're actually going to have the honor guard and a flag ceremony before they cut the ribbon.
All right, well, thank you. So weekend prior, the Sutter Trap team had their annual banquet. It was a great banquet. I was able to MC. I wasn't going to at first, but then I ended up staying in town. So I really had a great time MCing it. And Supervisor Boone was there. I donated a Ronald Reagan autograph, and he actually bought it in the live auction. So thank you very much for your support. That was awesome. It was, oh my gosh, I think there was probably 450, 500 people. It was a ton, but it was great. But so, biggest thing is tonight, Faith Christian ladies are playing for their second straight state championship. It's incredible. State championship, this will be 2 in a row. We're hoping and praying for them. They have been doing so well this year. If you get a chance, go watch the game. I can't watch the game. I'll be emceeing the Sutter Buttes 4-H dessert auction tonight at Sutter. I'll be coaching T-ball right before that, and then run around. Okay, so a lot of great things. I want to put it out there. If they win the state championship or runner-up, we do a nice plaque for them. If they win the state championship, we'll sponsor a parade in their honor. Let's see here, a lot of notes. All right, so NorCal 18s girls volleyball team won the championship this past weekend in Lake Tahoe. I'd like to get them a plaque. Yuba Elite 16 girls won the championship at the March Madness in Sacramento, so it was great volleyball. Neil, I want to check where we're at with Unified Fleet Services contracts, see if we can get that on our next meeting, the following meeting. And then I'd like to ask for a study for our commercial impact fees with all of us supervisors. Put a study together, hopefully sometime in the next month, where we can sit down and openly talk. Maybe we have it sometime mid-morning, whatever fits everyone's schedule. So that would be great to go through that. It's been a while since we've had that. Other than that, it's only gonna get crazy. You got Little League, you have high school sports, so much other things going on, and the weather's changing, and who all hated losing the hour of sleep this weekend? That was rough. So, but thank you guys for coming out here. We hope you have a great weekend. Thank you. And we'll get can we get a motion in a?
Move for approval.
Got a motion and a second by Supervisor Boone. Roll call, please.
Supervisor Boone?
Aye.
Supervisor Flores?
Aye.
Supervisor Ziegenmeyer?
Aye.
Supervisor Baines?
Aye.
Supervisor Stevens?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you.
Excuse me, Chair, we do have a closed
Yes.
session also. Evaluation of public employee, position title acting county administrator pursuant to Government Code Section 54957B.